Hi, my name is Joshua Siu. I'm the CEO and founder of JOCOM, and thanks for pitching and having us today. And of course, you can actually scan our QR code today to like our Facebook page and also get some really interesting alert notifications that allow you to buy our new products and new arrivals as well. JOCOM platform actually stands for Just Order Conveniently on Mobile, and actually not meant for Joshua's company. And of course, we are one of the best pocket supermarket in Malaysia, and we are one of the guys actually able to give you the grocery products that order on our platform to send to your doorstep in 24 hours. And without further ado, of course, we bring a store to you. With the download of our app, you have a chance to actually experience up to 15,000 SKUs and also up to 24 hours delivery to your doorsteps. So of course, that allows you to buy anything, anytime, anywhere with our mobile apps in JOCOM itself. So you can download from Google Store and App Store today. So what are the problems that we solved so far? These three problems are actually the common areas that where the customers are lack of time, they are actually not able to purchase some stuff that is actually not online, and also low availability of stocks, where most of the time people go to the place where they have a discount, they actually run out of stocks. They reach there and say, hey, why the shelf is empty? And this is actually why the traditional business and online business are actually solving this problem differently. So in online itself, we have unlimited stocks. Of course, one of the biggest problems that we solve is that we actually solve the hardest, where if you buy an ice cream today and we have a chance to make sure the ice cream doesn't melt when you reach your doorstep. So we actually solve one of the biggest problems and make sure that the fresh items that are sent to your doorsteps is always the freshest and the most quality controlled items. And most of the people who actually buy online groceries, they are not able to give you the best and the freshest stuff to your doorstep. Hence, we solve these few problems. What are the solutions we actually came out about to solve this? Besides having an app, of course, with the auto ordering, clicking on our app, which allow you to buy these monthly groceries automatically. And besides this, with the unlimited stock order, we actually place our products in the app itself that allows you to buy non-stop. So we don't have any like out of stock situations, or you don't have like hard to get situations. We are actually not that kind of grocery store that not allow you to buy anything that is actually out of stock. So we actually solve one of the biggest problems as well. And a lot of people say that, hey, how do I get some really different products from different countries? Like, I want to have a version of the Coca-Cola in Japan to be sent to my doorsteps in Malaysia. Yes, one of the solutions that we have is actually called the cross-border mechanics. We're now able to get you a chance to buy cross-border products from Japan or any other countries to send to your doorstep in Malaysia. So, JOCOM is actually an m-commerce company that specializes in groceries and shopping. We revolutionize the way how you buy groceries online on the app itself on your smartphone, and we deliver to your doorstep in 24 hours. So, JOCOM features actually as one of the end-to-end solution provider in grocery industry. Why do we say that? Because by the time that you order your groceries on our app and you check out and you pack, and then we even procure the products, and even the guy who sent to your doorstep, the lorry guys who actually drive into your house, is actually all JOCOM stuff. We actually have the end-to-end solution. Most of the platforms that in Malaysia or in other countries, they do not deliver their own. But for JOCOM itself, we have to deliver our goods ourselves because we want to maintain the freshness, the quality control, and if you're not happy with it, we give you 110% refund. So of course, from the time of this, we deliver to your doorstep in 24 hours. So what attractions we have in JOCOM so far? JOCOM has about 15,000 SKUs, and we have about 3 million users accumulated since all the platforms that we connected together, plus even our own app. And we actually have about 1% recurring business customers that come back to buy from us every month. And of course, average basket size of close to 150 ringgit that actually purchase on our checkout, on every instance of checkout in our app, or even on other platforms as well. So let's have a little bit of understanding what is happening in Malaysia. Malaysia is actually a 80 billion ringgit industry. Why do we say that? Because Malaysia is actually third largest grocery industry in ASEAN level. Back in 2012, back in these statistics, 2012 itself, Malaysia is actually doing modern grocery retailing about $25 billion US. They're actually giving you about close to 100 million ringgit of industry in landscape in Malaysia. And a lot of people didn't know that Malaysia is actually a very big grocery industry, and thinking that this market is actually very small, 2% thing or that, but it's actually not. It's a very huge and big industry. So of course, with these two news on the portals, and also news that being given by the guys in the report in Malaysia, grocery business worth about 3.4 billion by Spring99 and also by Aeon themselves. So these two are actually one of the biggest market in Malaysia. And of course, this is the way how you actually different the landscape between JOCOM and also other players in the market. Of course, we are the one that actually on online, and we're on a wholesale price basis, and we don't have any brick and mortar stores. So what you see here is that on the left hand side, they are retail price, they are offline. So offline means that they are brick and mortar stores. They run a brick and mortar stores, and they also sometimes they run online as well at the same time. But for JOCOM, we don't have any brick and mortar stores. We only run online, and we don't have any customers that actually can walk into our doorsteps. But of course, this is just a landscape comparative. Don't make this as a competitive ground that we're actually trying to differentiate ourselves. So, welcome to my explanation, and thanks for that. And these are the founders of JOCOM, myself, Agnes. We both of us actually have a very different profession background. Myself, I'm a full programmer by profession, and I'm actually the CEO of the company as well. And plus, why we actually have our own end-to-end solution, because my background, family business, is actually in logistics. And the best part about Miss Agnes is that she's a chartered accountant by profession, but her family business 40 years ago was actually doing grocery industry as well. So we put our brains together and came out JOCOM on the grocery platform. So of course, what are the unique selling points for JOCOM? JOCOM actually, beside these three special points that we have, I mentioned before, now not only the analytics, we're able to know why Milo people are much more drinking in Puchong area but not in Damansara area, why 100 Plus can be purchased more in that area and this area. Besides that, now we actually have a chance to go cross-border to 4 countries. We actually have a very unique selling point for JOCOM to expand Malaysian products to other countries as well. Besides selling the JOCOM brand in the online grocery in Malaysia, we're now able to do cross-borders. So these are our partners actually in Southeast Asia. We even now able to help sellers who actually sell their products to overseas, like in China. We're linked up to all the other Alibaba platforms and also the platform that you see here, and also Indonesia, and also now Australia as well. Plus, now we are coming soon on April and May, we will be launching our JD stores that allow the Malaysian products to put into Malaysia flagship store that's sent to China alone. So it don't send to the rest of the world, but only China. So JD.com actually now has a very special mechanics with JOCOM that we will send Malaysian products to China alone, and they will take care of all the logistics as long as you list in our platform, and we will list you up in JD as well. So of course, a lot of people ask us, what's the feature of JOCOM? What's so special about JOCOM? JOCOM is actually like an ecosystem that built among the whole centralized servers of all the platforms that we move together. So if you were to list on JOCOM today, you have a 95% visibility of your products in Southeast Asia. Why? Because we also will list you into Presto Mall, Lazada, and GoShop, and also Q10, and plus also all the China websites and also the Indonesia websites that give you 95% visibility of your products without touching a single SEO or marketing on your Facebook. That is actually the unique selling point about JOCOM that we have so far. So of course, there are brands, the top 20 to 30 brands that we have in our platform that we've been working with, and there's been a very good supporting over JOCOM, and we've been selling all these brands all around, and even including fresh products, frozen products, and chilled products to your doorsteps as well. And one of the things I can share with you guys is that you won't believe that kindergarten actually buy a lot from us. Why? There's no time to go and do the grocery shopping for the kindergarten's kids. So they actually buy on our platform, and we send to their doorsteps, and they cook for the kindergartens as well. So these are brands that we actually bringing to China, and also brands that we've been working in Malaysia as well. This is a list of the brands that we have in our platform. Now, of course, what's next for JOCOM? JOCOM has been growing for the past 3 to 4 years, and we've been growing up to 100% growth rate, 200% growth rate, and we've been moving very, very fast. Of course, with all this technology that we have built in, with the things that we actually have moved into the things as well, our delivery team has been using our own Uberized on steroid apps that we've been able to let them deliver in a very efficient way. So since the past 5 years, JOCOM has grown to a 53 million cumulative revenue GMV. Since then, we did about 13 million USD. And since now, we have been growing as well. So this is actually the GMV from the past 5 years. We've been growing about 20 million ringgit last year. And we are actually now growing to 30 million as well. A lot of people ask us, how do we need to grow to that kind of level? That's why we're actually expanding our team and actually fundraising to actually get ourselves to a much more bigger expansion plan. So, why you invest in JOCOM? So JOCOM actually has 6 unique selling points that actually why you invest in JOCOM. So the first is actually we are a pioneer in supermarket in Malaysia, recognized by Malaysia Book of Records. And second, of course, we're transitioning offline to online, where we actually help the products that you cannot get in online from the offline products to be now even online as well. So we're helping all the small SMEs that has no products that is listed online to be online as well. And the third one, of course, is an ever-growing valuation. Why is there an ever-growing valuation in JOCOM? Because first, Malaysia is a country that, or any country or any household, you have growth of families. So when you finish a particular product, like may say milk powder, you have to purchase milk powder again. But if today you buy an iPhone 11, when will you buy an iPhone 11 again? Probably 2 years, which is iPhone 12. That's why we have an ever-growing valuation, because we have a recurring business model that is very effective and sustainable. The fourth, why invest in JOCOM, is that we also one of our Alibaba partners that we actually help to sell products in China as well, and we have a cross-border revenue that actually will increase JOCOM's valuation as well. And of course, not alone this, and also JD, now we actually operate JD as well, and Malaysian products can actually sell to countries like China, Australia, Indonesia and Thailand as well at the same time. So with this kind of expansion plan that we have, allow us to increase our revenue even much more better than the previous years. And last and not least, we are being invited by SGX to be listed in a secondary market. Is an exit plan for investors who invest in us in a better way, rather than waiting for me to be buy out or in the IPO level. So for JOCOM itself, we have a secondary market exiting plan for investors as well. So to invest in JOCOM, there's a chance for you to exit in a faster way and an easier way as well. So of course, this is a fund utilization that actually we have. The two things I need to be very highlight on is actually our sales and marketing and our capital expenditure. These two is actually the highest level of our value that we actually use for our expenditure, where 600,000 will be actually on the inventory and 800,000 actually on the sales and marketing. This actually is the one that we help to grow of our company for the next 2 to 3 years. So of course, a lot of people ask us, as an investors, what is your return on ROI? What's your return on investment? And what's the investor's exit strategy? So we actually came up with this valuation lifetime value that allow you guys to exit in a different way. So if today in 2020 you actually come into JOCOM, you have a chance to exit in a different valuation in the next 5 years, up to 10 times of valuation that we have. So hence, if you exit in the next 2 years, you actually have a valuation of like exiting in a 2 to 3 times return on investment. So that's why on the 2 to 3 times return on investment, that allow us to give investors a different kind of secondary market exiting plan that is very, very interesting and very good for comparable to other startup that we actually seen for. So our startup actually had this special exit plan, 1 to 2 years, that allow you to get back your ROI in 2 to 3 times. These are our success stories that actually happen in China, where every year we bring 3 brands to participate in the special exhibitions to push the brands to China. And of course, it's actually the place where we visited Hangzhou, HQ, Alibaba, and then we visited Jack Ma's house as well on the left-hand side. And of course, this is actually the success story that we actually sell Musang King mooncake to China, close to about 1 to 3 million RMB GMV values. And then of course, these are the brands that we actually bring to China to work together with Alibaba platforms to sell the brands to China, and also make sure that they can actually have a chance to expose to China market. And we also launched our own warehouse in China, where allowing us to have a big warehouse to store other goods from other countries or even Malaysia products or SMEs. Then from there we can actually easily ship the product out in a very fast way. And we even launched with Dr. Wan Ping from MDEC, and that is actually one of the power of e-commerce of DFTZ that we actually created. Then of course these are success e-trade stories, and then now we are with JD.com. These are our partners. We have another launching in China warehouse. And then of course, this is a special invitation to Singapore Exchange to actually do our secondary market exit plan for investors to actually invest in us. So these are happy customers. And of course, last and not least, I'd like to explain about our ECF offerings. Our ECF offerings actually now running at minimum target at 1 million and maximum target at 3 million. And our pre-valuation fundraising is about 57 million now, and at 380 per share. And we're giving away 5% shares, and we hope that we can raise 1 million. And with 1,000 shares, you actually only pay about 3,800. And hopefully that you can actually invest in JOCOM to create our expansion plan to be successful in Southeast Asia. And of course, bringing JOCOM to the next level and also giving us a chance to become the first category killer in Malaysia for grocery industry. Thank you very much for the time. Thank you.